Urgent! Sadie reports that her roommate Ollie never returned to their room last night. Her whereabouts are currently unknown. She may be lost or kidnapped or injured. Well, she may be lost or injured or kidnapped. Does her best friend Winnie have any information? Mallory has requested a private meeting. Hi. Thank you for seeing me. I'm always happy to talk with my officers. Of course you are, because you're good. And you're the president. And the student council does good things, right? We act for the greater good. This isn't what I was expecting. I thought it was really nice that everybody made me their representative when I'd only just started at this school. I was looking forward to helping people, not to being a bully. We're harsh on them for their own good. Well, yes, but, I mean, sometimes... I'm sorry, I'm overreacting. I just never imagined myself being on the side of people giving out discipline. It's like being a parent, isn't it? I promise I'll do my best. Now that she's made her point, there is business at hand. I'm just gonna suspend Lindsay. That's probably gonna be a biggest mistake, but I've got some reputation, I don't mind. But I'm going to question Sadie and Winnie, all while searching her room. Lindsay receives a week's suspension. The school loses one reputation. I know she wasn't happy at school, but I never thought she'd really do it. Winnie says, I'm sorry, I don't know what's been going on with Ollie lately. She's been avoiding me. Sadie might know more. Didn't find any clues. No new information to report. I'm just gonna check these two. Maybe I shouldn't have suspended her. I'm just gonna quickly give a harass to these girls because they might just say they don't like her. I'll feel so bad for suspending her. Oh well. But Sadie seems to know more, so I'm gonna give her a little push. Oh, so they don't like it. Oh, I messed up. Whoops. Well, no, she hasn't done anything wrong. She's just creepy. Fine, I'll leave her alone. So they were just being mean to be mean. I feel bad. I feel like my teachers in high school not believing me when I was bullied. Sadie, okay, I'll talk. She hated it here. She kept talking about running away to the city. That's all I know. It's not like I read her diary or anything. You may now explore the city. Okay, but I don't want to... Just going to quickly send her back. I don't want to go to the city to not find her. Also, I'm going to harass her. Oh, come on. Well, no, yeah. Minus 15 because I suspended her. Oh my god. Whole pass. Okay, now search her room and stop being difficult. Okay. I'm gonna send you to train, because maybe if I give you at least one bloody point more, you'll find something. Though the quest's gonna be done by the time I'm through, aren't I? Not an we got a letter. It's not an assignment from Miss Talmadge. God, the music's loud in this part. This came through regular mail. There's a stamp and a postmark, but no return address. Inside the envelope, you find 3 kiosk printed photographs. A picture of you walking across campus, taken from a distance. A picture of a window set in stone wall, like the walls of the school buildings. And a zoom in on that window at night, just enough to make out the familiar confines of your bedroom. The last item in the envelope is a matte black rectangle of heavy cardstock, the size and shape of a business card, but entirely without text. The only mark printed on the card is a teardrop of red in one corner, small enough to cover with your thumb. Whoever sent this, they wanted you to be aware that they know where you sleep. With no other clues to go on, the only thing to do is set it aside for the moment and go on with your work. We lost reputation. Oh well. It happens. Now, Miss Rowan. She should have been able to find something. Because usually what comes up is... It tells you, hey, where do you want to look? And if you go in their room and find their diary, it says, oh, I want to go to blah blah blah. Like the park. You'll find them in the park. So, that's how it is. So, Miss Rowan. You go to Rowan's room and knock on the door. Would you like to go on a picnic? If you'd like. I want to know what you would like. It's fine, I'll come. Thank you. Rowan follows you out onto the school grounds while you look for a place to spread your blanket. Secluded location. If you find somewhere out of the way, where you're less likely to be interrupted, and set your blanket in the shade of a tree. Rowan seats herself cross-legged on the blanket. She doesn't say anything, apparently waiting for you to offer the food. Barbecue and macaroni! That looks nice. You settle in and eat your food. Rowan does not repeat her previous trick of making food mysteriously disappear, but she does pause before chewing whenever she notices your eyes on her. Soon enough, you've finished your meal, and Rowan still hasn't said anything. Wait for her to speak. You look at her, then tilt your head a bit, suggesting that she should proceed. Rowan blinks. So, the weather's nice today? Wait for her to speak. Did you do anything interesting last night? Just watching television in the common room. That's nice. What shows do you like? Oh, she likes romance, so... Pine Valley Passions. I like that too. I have a lot of homework. I really should go. Bye. Rowan's loyalty increases by 5. Basically, okay, if by the end of this, well, not by the end of it, but if we get to the festival and it turns out she's not the mole, I've pretty much just screwed myself over because... because they can turn themselves in if you've got a good enough loyalty with them. Hey, Vaughn. You go to Vaughn's room and knock on the door. Want to go on a picnic? A picnic? That sounds like fun. I can go now if you'd like. Vaughn follows you out into the school grounds where you look for a place to spread your blanket. A secluded location. You find somewhere out of your way where you're less likely to be interrupted and set your basket in the shade of a tree. You spread the blanket and Vaughn kneels on it, her legs folded beneath her, her hands resting on her thighs. May I look in the basket? What have you brought? Hamburgers and fries! I haven't had these in a while. Yeah, I romanced Vaughn, well, romanced air quotes. Von in my first playthrough. I haven't had these in a while. Von ate slowly, looking elegant and relaxed in the natural setting. I'm sorry, I don't have anything to offer. If we planned this earlier, I would have brought dessert. It's nice to be able to sit with you out here in peace and quiet, not like when we were young. No matter how much the teachers told them to behave like ladies, girls will be girls, even in the bells of St. Claudine's. Running, screaming, chasing people around, kicking up clouds of dust, do you remember? I can't picture you roughhousing. I was never one for fighting, that's true. I was always far too small. Not like Althea, who towered over the rest of the playground. I did my share of running around though. To Manny and Rana, you wouldn't remember them, but we did climb and swing and all of that. I even sprained my ankle chasing Rana down the hill when she was in a wagon and I... Never mind, it's silly. She relaxes her kneeling position, sliding her legs out over to one side. People have strange expectations of little girls sometimes. Thinking that we're all little lacy powder puffs, adorable and innocent, and just waiting to blossom into beautiful women? Thank heaven for little girls is a ridiculous song probably written by someone who had never known a little girl. We can be vicious and brave and disappointing. Her eyes meet yours for a moment, then her gaze falls away. I suppose I should go. Thank you for your time and the picnic. Goodbye. Von's loyalty increases by 5. Okay, since we don't have long until the Harvest Festival, I'm just going to continue on. Because if I mess up now, I mess up, and then I can just start the game over if you want to see it. So rather than waiting a week only to mess up within like the first 5 minutes of the game. So let's continue. Monica will be representing St. Claudine's at the citywide robot battle on October 7th. Her performance will reflect on the school. Make sure she's up for the challenge. Hey, Monica! I'm totally psyched for the robot battle. Launda says she'll be rooting for me. You may now question, harass, and stalk Launda. Okay, I don't know why. Hello! I'm looking forward to seeing Monica compete. Mallory has arrived at my office holding a small box. Hi Elsa, I brought you something. What's in the box? Look and see. She opens the box to reveal an assortment of apparently homemade cookies. See, it's my birthday today, so Mummy sent me a care package and I thought it would be nice to share with the rest of the student council. So here you go, you can give them to the others. Happy birthday! Thanks! Anyway, I'll let you get back to work. Bye bye! Oh, she's sweet. And we're gonna stalk these guys. And get more supplies. I like stocking up on supplies. Doesn't notice her. Following her, nothing happens. Follow her, nothing new. Riding crop. I think these guys are fine. We'll double check to make sure they're telling us everything. But I don't think they're hiding anything. Yep, fine. Fine. Monica received a trophy for her performance at the robot battle. Gained 5 reputation. It's so loud. Okay, I wanna rack up her observation. Rowan! Hey, Rowan! Rowan! You go to Rowan's room and knock on the door. Want to go to the planetarium? Does it cost money? Only if we go to the laser show. I don't really want to see lasers Alright, we can go. You head to the Science Museum, where you bypass the blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. The narrator's voice is dry but knowledgeable. She's far more pleasant to listen to than your own physics professor. As best as you can remember, the introduction, she said she's head researcher at East Coast University. You wonder if she'll ever see an exoplanet with her own eyes. Outside after the show, you catch Rowan yawning out of the corner of your eye. Were you bored? I was distracted. What were you thinking about? People? I was thinking about a story and my mind wandered. What sort of story? People from other planets? And like, if you found out one day that you were from another world. Sorry, it's dumb. I think we should go back to school now. Rowan's loyalty increases by 5. Vaughn. I love Vaughn. You go to Vaughn's room, knock on the door. Come with me to the coffee house. What? Well, I suppose as long as you don't expect me to perform. We can be the audience. I'm happy to volunteer for a mission of cultural exploration, Captain. Oh, look at her, she's so pretty. Shall we? She's so pretty. The coffee house is intimate space filled primarily with students and young professionals, so hipsters. Wait, young professionals, that doesn't include hipsters. The two of you in your white uniforms stand out from the crowd, but not enough for anyone to stare. Since neither of you are performing, you stand in line together and get your drinks and choose a table. The artists get better seating so they can mount and dismount the stage more quickly. But it's not a large establishment. Even the lesser seats are close enough to the action. You sit back and relax, as a procession of poets, philosophers, and one performance artist is the closest term you can think of, take the stage. One seems politely interested in most of these acts, murmuring her opinions on one or two for your ears only. I do like poetry. It's soothing. The way the words are ordered, when rhyme and reason and scansion are in step. But the best poetry, to my ear, is also very old-fashioned, soothing, but not exciting. Some of these acts we've seen tonight, I feel like I ought to appreciate them more than I actually do. Oh well, can't expect an artistic breakthrough on every evening out. Perhaps we should come again another time. If you like. Thank you for a lovely evening, Captain. I'll escort you home. One's loyalty increases by 5. A large number of Latin students got the exact same grade on their recent test. Is someone cheating? Investigate students Anissa, Cora, Cornelia, and Miracle. Cornelia. So, you can go and search the classroom. We're gonna question all the students. Isn't this fun? The search, we would call it search in the classroom, but we didn't find anything interesting. Miracle says, yep, got that on my score. I'm just gonna skip through these. So, a lot of them came up with ambiguous, didn't it? Who was ambiguous? Cora, Miracle. Just double checking. But let's search their rooms. Yeah, she's telling the truth. Telling the truth. Got search again. Whoops. Cora. Oh, she gave us another lemon. Oh god, please don't tell me I've messed up. Something has to be in Cora's room. I feel it in my bones. I don't know, I think I don't know, maybe the teacher graded it wrong. Screw it. I'm good at crystal ball. You know what? You're searching the supply closet. I don't care. At this point, I'm starting to just not care about the assignment because I'm losing karma. Rowan, come to the coffee house. Perform on stage. You can watch. I'll perform. Oh, alright. The coffee house is warm. Yeah, you've heard that. You delegate Rowan to fetch drinks as you choose a seat while you sign up for the performance lot. When your name is called, you head to the stage. You take place at the microphone. Wax philosophical. You pull up some points of discussion from a class lecture on philosophy and extend upon them, avoiding the temptation of false profunding. Whatever. Talking like this doesn't get cheered, but at least a few audience members seem interested in the subject. The next performer munches onto the stage and you return to your seat. You were very good. She watches the rest of the performance in silence, only shrugging if you try to ask her further opinions. Her eyelids flicker, neck trembling in a suppressed yawn. We should get back. Psst, Althea. Wanna go on a movie? I suppose. I didn't have anything in particular planned for the day. Shall we? The cinema front is decorated with posters for various films and a marquee of showtimes. No snacks, like let's look at the list together. Good. Currently on offer... Got an animated children's film, something about gangsters, something about something with guns and opera singers, a historical romance, and some sort of a dance film. I'd rather see action than romance. Noir by Northwest. You purchase tickets and proceed to the cinema together. Settle in. Oh wait. I think this is the gangster movie. Unfortunately for them, bodies dropped into the pungent sound have a tendency to resurface. The whole affair extends with the chief villain slowly choking to death inside his exclusive bar, surrounded by cronies who refuse to assist him. Althea yawns and stretches. Good movie, huh? Was exciting. I don't suppose you could get the teachers to add a snazzy fedora to the school uniform code, could you? Your sister would object. If it's not required, ties wouldn't even notice. If it is required, she'd have fun finding a way around it. Besides, I was only joking. Anyway, I guess we'd better be heading back. Please, please, please let Rowan be the snitch. Or the traitor, not a snitch. Hurry up already, some of us have things to do. Yes, we're all here now, what do you need? The Harvest Festival is next week. What sort of festival? It's a local event, open to the public. The school brings in outside vendors. There's food samples, craft stalls, cooking contest, puppet shows. That's for the lower school. I remember seeing you play at the duck pond. The duck pond game last year. Well, I wasn't in high school yet then. As I was saying, it's a fair. The part that matters is the student council. To the student council is the Queens of the Harvest, who represent the changing of the seasons. The student council president and her chosen partner wear the masks of summer and winter, and process to the stage to receive their tributes. Oh, I see. Who are you choosing, Elsa? It's a secret. Oh, right. Before we can get to the point, we need to concentrate on our midterm exams this week. Council members are supposed to set a shining example. We can't afford to fail. So even if you have to take time off from your other responsibilities, you must be sure to study. Everyone seems a bit more stressed out now. Students have been showing up to class dizzy and disorientated, misbehaving inappropriately, and even falling asleep at their desks. Teachers suspect drugs or alcohol. Investigate students. Oh, what even is that name? Gussie? Talia and Eunice. Ties is absent due to stress. Mallory is absent due to stress. So I can't use them. I don't care about these guys. Oh man, everyone's stressed. So let's just talk to people. But I'm gonna search the bedroom. As a proper young lady, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. This is a good school. There are no drugs here. We're losing so much karma. Okay, you have to be the mole. I can't keep searching their rooms and losing karma because you're a mole. Oh, no. You can just talk to her because I wanna... Oh, whatever. Friendship is my anti-drug. Oh man. Put that on my tombstone. We searched her room. Her bed doesn't look slept in. That's odd. A student was caught selling photocopies of upcoming tests. So he lost some reputation and some karma. Ugh. Oh god. We need to get something that'll... Oh, God. She has to have something in her room. Got more high heels. I'm just gonna... No wait, just use the high heels and then the lemon. Haha! We can detain her, which I am going to do. Cracks under pressure and promises not to sneak off campus at night again. Maybe I should just go and harass all of them. And just talk to Althea. Picnic. It's pretty much all the same stuff as before. Wander across the sunny lawn until you find a soft, thick grass to hold your blanket. A few minutes later, Althea arrives. Showing off, hmm? What would I be showing off? The company you're keeping. Althea lounges across the blanket, one elbow propping up under her weight. So, what do you have on offer? Fajitas and rice from the cafeteria. Is that how you say it? Fajitas? Fajitas? Vegeta? Sour cream and salsa. No table. In these white uniforms. I like a girl with daring. Let's see if you can manage it. What will I win if I succeed? Then the next time we have a picnic, I'll bring the food. Eat up. You settle in and eat your food. Several times, younger students pause nearby to greet Althea before running off in giggles. More of your fan club. It's flattering, but girls like that aren't very interesting. If I invited them to sit with us, they'd just babble or faint. After finishing her food, Althea relaxes, taking in the outside air. You know, Elsa, sometimes I wonder if we keep to ourselves too much. Not the council, the school, all of us, this place. They've set it up as an ivory tower. It's supposed to give us the best opportunities. But how can they be the best when there's so few to choose from? All these rules and regulations, all the reputations we have to keep up. They think they know what a proper young lady ought to be, and they try to cut everyone down until we fit that shape. Oh, I can't talk right now. They think they know what a proper young lady ought to be, and they try to cut us down until we fit that shape. They want us to excel, but only in the fields that they think matter. And there's too few of us. It's too easy to be the best. Without real competition, there's no point in even trying. What do you want to compete in? I don't know. I don't have anything particular in mind. Maybe I should wake up. I should take up mountain climbing. That would give me something to work for. I've never been to Tibet. Althea climbs to her feet and stretches. Thanks for the picnic. I'll see you around. Let's talk to Mallory. Hi, Mel. Oh, hi. How are you? I hope you've been a good weekend. Come to invite you to tea. A tea party? Do I need to dress up? Should I wear a hat? You looked perfect as you are. Thank you. You look very nice too. Okay, I'm coming. After you. Mallory tags along behind you to the student council office and waits while you open the door. It's so quiet in here. What would you like to drink? It's tea, right? Is there more than one kind? I don't know anything about tea. I'll take whatever you suggest. You prepare the drinks and set out the gold rimmed teacups. Cupcakes. Oh, cupcakes. Mallory picks up the teacup and takes a careful sip. Huh. You don't like it? No, it's fine. It's just different. Thank you for preparing this for me. I know you must be very busy being president and all. It's a big change coming to a school like this, but everyone's been really nice to me. What's the biggest difference you see here? Not seeing my parents and no boys. Doesn't it drive you crazy sometimes not being able to go out or have a room to yourself? It's hard sometimes. I know, right? If you keep an animal penned up too long, it just pines away. Their feathers fall out. It works the same way with people too. People can lose their hair from stress. She reaches up to pat her shining copper curls. Still there, phew. Are you homesick? A little bit? But I know that there's people like you here that I can count on. Mallory looks up at the clock. Thank you for the tea, but if it's okay, I should probably go. Maybe we can do this again another weekend. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Mallory's loyalty increases by 5. On Sunday, ooh! So I've gotten someone's loyalty up high enough for them to confess to me. Ooh. On Sunday evening, someone knocks on your door. When you open it, there's no one there. There's a piece of paper on the floor. You pick it up. It's a very short note. Only 2 words. I'm sorry. You recognize that handwriting from seeing it on the student council report. It's Rowan's. But she's nowhere to be seen. Ooh, I've never had Rowan be the mole before. So, I'm pretty excited. Student council has been summoned for a general meeting. Okay, Elsa, I'm here. What did you... Miss Talmadge? Good morning, girls. I'm glad to see that you have all arrived on time. We have a serious issue to discuss today. As I'm sure you're all aware... I need to stretch. There we go. As I'm sure you're all aware, this has been a challenging year for St. Claudine's, especially within the student council. There's a reason for that. One of you is a disgrace. The floor is yours, Elsa. I don't want to sell Rowan out. I wanna woo Rowan. Can I do that? The traitor has already been dealt with. Someone gasped, but you can't tell who it is. What do you mean, dealt with? That's between her and me. You're correct. You're correct, it may be better for morale to keep details private. However, the mole in your ranks is part of the problem. Who hired the traitor and what is their purpose? Without that information, the school is still at risk. If you believe you can extract that information, I will leave it at that to you. We have some more pleasant business to conduct today. This weekend, St. Claudine's will be hosting the annual Harvest Festival, ruled over by the Queens of Summer and Winter. Elsa, have you chosen your partner to stand beside you as your fellow queen? Now I'm gonna choose Rowan. Excellent, I'll see you both later this week, for your costume adjustments. Now you better all get... there. Now, you'd all better get... I can't talk. Now you'd better all get on with your schoolwork. After that, the others leave the room quickly and silently. Only Rowan remains. Do you have anything to say? About what? Why did you do it? Why? I'm a scholarship girl. I used to think that meant the school thought I was special because I passed the tests and got to come to this place, a place like this for free. It's not true. The real students are the ones with their birthdays written on the dorm hall calendar. The real students have allowances and holidays and new shoes. Everyone else had these 3 leotards. Everyone else had 3 leotards for ballet class. I had 1. The school provides those. They could have given me the same as everyone else. They could have written my mother. They could have written my mother and asked her to buy me a leotard. They could have... You think cakes and dresses don't mean much because you've always had them. You weren't the one... You think cakes and dresses don't mean much because you've always had them. You weren't the one everyone was whispering about because you were charity. It would be different if I were a top student, like the ones who earn ribbons and trophies from the state. They like those. But I'm not. I'm good enough to get by. That's it. And it's good for publicity for St. Claudine's to show that they take in lower income students. I know how you feel. Because you're black, right? But your family still has money, and you're student council president. It's a scapegoat position. I'm expendable. Oh. Anyway. It's okay if you want to change your mind about the festival. I don't want to change my mind. I don't understand. Why would you choose me? You deserve to enjoy yourself. But I did something wrong. Everyone deserves some happiness. If things had been different. But I'll make it up to you. Her eyes suddenly flick up to the clock. I'll be late. I have to go. I'll send you when I can. I will. She leaves. Rowan has supplied the emails she used to communicate with her anonymous contacts. Whoever they are, they seem to be interested in the Harvest Festival this weekend. Can they be lured into a fake meeting? She was caught sneaking out. I don't care. Valeria, that sounds like some kind of disease. And Naki come to class recently with suspiciously similar injuries. Have they been fighting? So, you guys talk. And you guys talk. Oh. Actually, I'm gonna need you to help to help get these guys. You guys can just question. You convince the mysterious contact to meet the traitor on Saturday before the Harvest Festival. Now you'll see who's behind this. Oh, I've got a tickle in my throat. Naki says, look, I'd rather not talk about it, okay? No, nothing's wrong. Okay, well, obviously, we're gonna have to harass you. Naki seemed embarrassed by the question. Yep, so we're gonna harass her. Just gonna grab this, just in case. Mallory's gonna talk to her. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. We had a fight, but I apologized. It's over now. I just wanna get to the end of the week. To BH. Ooh, a piece of candy. Just gonna top these guys off. Okay, it's the day of the festival. At the end of October, the city gathers at St. Claudine's for the annual Harvest Festival. Patrons, whatever that word is, alumni, and their families, parents hoping their daughters will earn admission or greeting the students they rarely see. Those who appreciate organic foods and handcrafts, and those who flock to free entertainment. The main stage hosts a number of small performances throughout the day, but the unmissable event is the tribute to the queens of the seasons, you and your partner. The two of you will have little more than an hour yet before you are required to report to your duties. So, do you want to look at anything? She likes the puppet show. Oh, good. I know they expect younger kids, but I always like the stories. And when it's a children's story, you know it'll have a happy ending. I agree, I love happy endings. I hate sad stuff. You settle in to watch a story about a pet cat who gets lost in the woods and needs help, the help of experienced wild creatures to survive, until a crisis occurs and the pet's knowledge of humans is needed to save the day. At the end, all animal puppets sing a little song about friendship and sharing. After you've had some time to look around the festival, you report backstage to be helped into your costumes. The themes of summer and winter, harvest and renewal, remain the same from year to year, but specific costumes are tailored to each royal pair. There will never be another exactly like you. Above the rich colour of your dress, feathers tickle your bare shoulders. You can hear the announcers on stage proclaiming your entrance. It's time. Aww. The announcer continues, your Harvest Queens Elsa Gabrielle Jackson and Rowan Talia Gray. So pretty. Now it is your job to stand and smile while the attendees present to you their tributes. The students and other guests only bring flowers, but you'll be getting a pile of gifts from various stallholders. For this moment, you and Rowan are the queens of all you survey. After the festival, your minions report on the outcome of the meeting with Rowan's mysterious contact. A strange woman arrived, looking furtive? She wore thick gloves and carried a lumpy duffel bag. However, she quickly sensed a trap and fled before your minions could question her. The only information they managed to attain was her license plate number. Whatever her plans were, they were thwarted, for now. So we figured out that Rowan is our traitor, but we decided to make her our queen. So I'm probably going to romance Rowan on this playthrough. And if you'd like to see more of this game though, just leave me a comment because I would really like your feedback on the games I play. But if we do continue with this, I'll probably either play a month or 2 months during each playthrough just so we can get through the story as quickly as possible. It's like we begin in September and like the end of March or April or something we graduate. So we've got like a few months to play around and progress with the story, I guess. But that is all I have time for today. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!